You don't need to be Steven Spielberg to create great videos. I'm sure it helps, but people will still buy your videos even if you don't have a professional video production studio and a multi-million-dollar budget. Tell you why. Because people are primarily interested in the information you're presenting and the way you're presenting it. This doesn't mean you should put out crappy videos that look like a toddler slapped them together. I mean, if you're going to do that, it's better to hire a professional to put your video together. However, you don't have to sweat and worry that every single second of the video needs to be polished to perfection. You just need to be sure your customers are getting high-quality information wrapped up in an entertaining presentation. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is that there are basically a few different types of videos that work pretty well for product videos. The first video is a talking head video. Like the name implies, you go on camera and share the information as if you're talking face-to-face with a friend. This particular type of video works even better if you do a demonstration while you're explaining the how-to process. A good example of this is a cooking show. The chefs are actually putting together the recipe as they explain how to do it. This would work for a variety of other topics too. For example, you could demo how to do lifts in a bodybuilding video. Or you could demo how to train a dog to sit in a dog obedience video. Or maybe you'll show car enthusiasts how to change the oil on a car in a car maintenance video. So you get the point. The next type of video you can create is the slideshow presentation video. You don't need to show yourself in this video. As the name implies, you show slides instead. This includes slides with both text and graphics. You can also record your screen to show viewers how to do something, such as use a piece of software. The third common type of video is a combination of the talking head and slide presentation video. For example, the bulk of the video might be a slide presentation, but one segment is a demo video to show viewers exactly how to do something. Now, let's talk about equipment first and then presentation. You don't need to write anything down because I'll list the equipment in the recommended resources section of this site. So for now, all you have to do is listen to this quick rundown of the gear you'll need to make the videos. First, you need a quiet place to record. You may need to kick the family or your housemates out of the house for a few hours if you don't have a quiet room. Be sure to keep pets away, shut off phones, and disable anything else that may become a noisy distraction. Next, you'll need a nice backdrop. If you're doing a talking head or demo video, then make sure you're not doing it in front of a pile of dirty laundry or a messy desk or an unmade bed. A neutral wall works if you don't have a professional background. Next up, get a good microphone. Check out the Audio-Technica line for good quality and even professional-grade mics. You'll also need a good camera. These days, many digital cameras and even some high-end phones can record high-def video. So there's a good chance you already have what you need to record your talking head videos or demos. Next, get your hands on the slide presentation software. Here you can use something like PowerPoint or the equivalent. You might also check out professional tools such as Prezi.com. You'll also need screen recording software. Camtasia Studio by TechSmith is a good choice. This software also includes editing capabilities. But if you don't get Camtasia or something similar, then you'll also need video editing software. There are a lot of both free and paid options on the market. You can start by checking out a platform like Blender at blender.org or Lightworks at lwks.com. Okay, so that's your gear list. Now let me run through a few quick tips for creating a good video. Tip 1 is to write a script, but don't be too scripted. You do want to make sure you cover all the points, but you don't want to sound like a robot reading a script. Number 2 is to get a voiceover artist to narrate if you do end up sounding robotic. Check out voices.com for voiceover professionals, or you might even post a project on Upwork or Elance for someone who will produce the complete video for you. Tip number 3 is to make sure your video is entertaining and keeps people engaged. You do this by presenting the information in a light, conversational way. You'll also want to keep the slides or scenes moving at a good clip so that the video is visually interesting. For example, slides should be succinct with just a few keywords and a graphic. That way you can move through them quickly. Here's a bonus tip. Check out the popular videos on YouTube and note how these videos move along fast to hold interest. Scenes or slides may be on screen for as little as a few seconds at a time in some cases, and longer at other times. Altering the pace that slides or scenes change also makes your video more interesting. Tip 4 is to retake and edit ruthlessly. Don't expect to get it right on the first try. Retake and edit until you have something you're proud of. Okay, so that's it for this time. Again, be sure to check out the recommended resources section on this site, where you'll find plenty of links and extra guidance to help you create awesome video products.